All right, heat race number 2, Advanced Auto Parts Street Stocks. On the pole is going to be 7A Will Arnold, 3D Daryl Rhodes, 64L Shane Lander, 39 Chase Ellison, third row inside 56 Drake Pruitt, and 88 Brandon Spreen, and the 4T of Mike Trigg. Mike Trigg wants to thank San Antonio Ace Sprinklers and 1560 Storage, Sanderson Motorsports Racing, Jewelry by Jeremy, and Massengale Armature Works. All right, going to show them one at the line, 8 times around. Will Arnold on the pole out of Magnolia, Texas. Daryl Rhodes out of DayZeta, Texas. 64L Shane Lander from Round Rock. 39 Chase Ellison over in Pflugerville. 56 Drake Pruitt from Elgin. Brandon Spreen from Bernie. And Mike Trigg from Unknown, Texas. Lights are out around the track. Here we go, picking up speed. Second and final heat race of the night, Street Stocks. Hornets down the front straightaway. Another really good stacked field, Arnold and Rhodes, not to be ignored. Brandon Spreen and Mike Trigg with powerful. Oh, watch out the hole. That innocent white tire has been taken out in turn 2. Yeah, one of the cars made contact up there, up in turn number 2. Now we got one in turn 4, facing the wrong way. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Oh, the humanity as these innocent white tires are hit by these fast-moving cars, not doing anything out there, and they just hit them. Tell you what, some of those tractor tires do some damage to these race cars out here. All right, complete restart is what I'm being told. Yeah, the C3 back there at the back who spun out in turn 4, that's Robert Barrow. He was supposed to be in the previous heat race, but snuck into this one. Robert Barrow in the C3. All right, giddy up and go, boys. Here we go. Green flag, green light coming up on the pink tire in turn 4. Complete restart, green flag, green light. Nick Lavender says go. Will Arnold. Got to be careful, man. That Daryl Rhodes is a really, really good driver. Great guy, too. But that 3D Daryl Rhodes can absolutely fly around this track. Will Arnold is going to have to use all of his driving experience to keep that lead. Right now he has, but Daryl Rhodes not letting him escape down the back straightaway. Here comes the 39, equally competent Chase Ellison from Pflugerville. Nicely down the front straightaway. Whoa, watch the 64L. Shane Lander slides into the infield. He says, okay, I quit. He's done for the heat race. Meanwhile, here come your race leaders roaring out of turn 4. 88, Brandon Spreen trying to move up. He's in the back of the pack with Mike Trigg right now. 3 wide up in turn 2. 3 wide, look at him go. Middle middle of four, yellow, yellow, yellow. Everybody being told to stay high. That wasn't the grandfather voice from H that time. He's talking to veteran drivers. Got to talk tough to them. Drake Pruitt, solo spin, one solo spin of the heat race, and you're done for the night, or done for the heat races. So we should see 56 go in to the infield. Pruitt goes into the infield. Had to have the officials to let him know. Let's go. Will Arnold says, let's go. I'm setting the pace here. I can start anywhere I want. He started about 3/4 down the back straightaway. Got a little bit of a jump start there on Darrell Rhodes. Rhodes may not have been ready for it. Mike Trigg moving up into third in the 4T, coming down the back straightaway. Brandon Spreen moving up into the 88. Will Arnold doing a great job mastering this group of street stock drivers sponsored by Advanced Auto Parts this class. Mike Trigg now moving up into second. He gets that inside move right there on Darrell Rhodes, swoops up in front of him halfway through the turn. And now your solo second car, Mike Trigg in the blue and orange 14, pushes Darrell Rhodes back to third. Spreen still holding fourth with 2 laps to go this time by. Will Arnold doing a masterful job. Arnold started up on the pole, absolutely dominated. Everybody bringing it home, and that's our last heat race of the night. And I'm going to run down and try to give some stuff away to find folks up in the grandstands. Give me about 30 seconds. I'll be right out there. Well, what a great race. Factory stock main event. That Jared Maupin, man, he is one fast dude. Donald Kane Jr., Johnny Torres. I mean, he had a lot of hot shoes out there tonight. So good win by Jared Maupin. And he draws the numbers to see who else is going to get an extra $100 in their envelope, because the factory stocks had the largest group here tonight. He draws his own number along with 4 other drivers. So let's go take a look at the final race of the night. Oh, by the way, happy Sunday. Lights are out around the track. Dwayne Toyin and Lincoln Morris on that front row. ready to lead this group of Advanced Auto Parts Street Stocks around. 20 times, here we go. Gonna pull the 88 of Brandon Spreen with him. Spreen takes the low side. Everybody, come on now, you can do it. Whoa, come on, you can do it. Woo! Man, that was close in turn 1 and 2. They all made it through. Spreen trying to pull it up. Watch out up in turn 3.5. Turn it around, turn it around. 73, Lincoln Morris started up on the front row outside, finds himself an acre and a half back in last place as everybody comes motoring around to him. Brandon Hood looking pretty strong in that all-black 1B as he goes by Dwayne Toyin. The 88 of Brandon Spreen staying steady in third. Will Arnold in fourth. Street Stocks looking good so far in the final race of the night. Good thing it is, I'm running out of battery in my laptop. All right. Will Arnold getting a little close there on the 88 of Brandon Spreen. No real contact to talk of. Here comes Mike Trigg in the 14, working his way on up. Trying to get right up there behind Will Arnold. Fighting for 5th place, Arnold and Trigg. What a great race right now, though, being run by your race leader. One B, Brandon Hood out of McGregor, Texas. Jumped out front, has never looked back. Really doesn't have any challengers right now as Brandon Spreen and Dwayne Toyin are about 10 to 12 car lengths back. And Hood just cut right through those slower cars that were right in front of him. He shot the gap, living dangerously there when you're the race leader to shoot the gap on a couple of slower cars, but I guess he saw it was wide enough. He had enough power. Shane Lander into the infield. Done for the night. Really looking good. I mean, he's not even looking back right now. That Brandon Hood, once he got out front, it's just a done deal. I mean, it's automatic. Brandon Hood looking real good. Got a few sparks or something coming out from under the 1B there as he comes into 3 and 4. Not affecting the handling of that car. Cars, all sorts of issues up there in turn number 4. Well, Brandon Hood, he knows where he goes. He's right up front. Everybody else kind of lining up behind him. Okay, going to show one at the line. 10 down, 10 to go. Final main event of the night. Will Arnold motion to the back of the pack. Don't think he'll stay there very long, though. We got 10 laps to go. He'll pick off a lot of these drivers in front of him. But not really where he wants to be on this restart. Meanwhile, Brandon Hood, he gets Spreen right back up behind him. That's not really what he wanted. Hood will start the race where he wants to. Here we go. Green, green, green on the restart. Off and running. Brandon Hood leads him down the front. Mike Trigg up into the top 4 right now in the 4T. Going down into turn 1 and 2 on the low side, trailing right behind the 88 of Brandon Spreen. On the outside, here comes Dwayne Toyne into black with green numbers. Trying to move up. Maybe went a little too high. That let Mike Trigg up into third. Miscalculation there by Dwayne Toyne. Went a little high up on the track. Trigg now able to get by Spreen, moving up into second. 8 laps to go. It's going to take a magnificent effort to catch up to Brandon Hood. Trigg may just have to be happy with second, but he'll have to still hold off Brandon Spreen, who never gives up. Sitting in third right now. He'll try to reel Trigg back in, but may not have the time or power to do it. Dwayne Toyne again moving up in the 48. Toyne going way high up there on 1 and 2. Doesn't do himself any favor driving an extra mile on that turn. Laps are clicking away. Next time by for the 1B should be 5 to go. Five lappers to go, my friends and fellow race fans. Brandon Hood on cruise control. Coming up on 3 laps to go this time by. Just nobody's got anything for him, and once he got out front, it was a done deal. Mike Trigg a distant second. Brandon Spreen way back there in third. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Middle of 2, Will Arnold. Will Arnold, 7A, brings out the yellow. Mark it on your calendar. We're back here in 2 weeks, June the 10th, 2023. Dwarf Car Racing Series of Texas will be back here again with us, as we'll have our 6 classes of cars and the dwarf cars. 16 down, 4 to go. Mike Trigg now within striking distance. Brandon Hood sets the restart. Takes off like one of them Tesla rockets and separates himself from Trigg and Spreen quickly. Dwayne Toyin kind of dropping back a little bit, being overtaken. Got one spun out between 1 and 2, but he's low enough to stay out of the way. And should be the final white flag of the night coming up for Brandon Hood in the 1B out of McGregor, Texas. Coming around one more time. Mike Trigg in second, Brandon Spreen in third, and that's probably how they're going to finish, unless something extraordinary happens. Halfway down the back, into turn 3, into turn 4. He absolutely dominated this main event tonight. Here he is, 1B. Brandon Hood with the win. Mike Trigg in second. Brandon Spreen finishing up in third. Brandon Hood will take that ceremonial checkered flag lap. Hey, just because he's the final winner of the night, let's give him a little help here. Stick around for his interview. I know it's late. I know, but he deserves an audience for his interview as well. Again, if you have to take off here, we appreciate you being here tonight. Back at it again in 2 weeks, June the 10th. My main man, Joe Spillman, will be filling in for me while I'm out on vacation, so appreciate Joe chipping in, helping out. Brandon Spreen with a good run tonight. Mike Trigg, a fantastic run in that 4T blue over orange. Really good run there by Mike Trigg tonight. But there can only be one winner, and he's coming right back there with that checkered flag. He'll get a trophy placed on top of the hood of that car. He'll sign the last plastic ball of the night, throw it up over the fence, make one more kiddo happy. But thank you all for staying till the end. Have a very safe drive home tonight as we get ready to talk to the winner of this race, Brandon Hood. There he is. How about a round of applause for Brandon? Nice run. Yeah, he'll sign the ball. Got the kids gathered down there ready to catch it. See what kind of arm Brandon has. We haven't had very good throws tonight, so let's see if Brandon can salvage the evening. All right, here we go. All right, guys, kiddos, here he goes. Oh, nope. You're just as bad as the other winners. All right, we're gonna try one more time. Yeah, it's the jacket, Brandon, that's it. I got you. All right. Yeah, there's the top of the racing suit the whole time. Well, Brandon, I don't think we get to talk to you, man. Tell us about this race. You were like a rocket out there tonight.
Yeah, I got a lot of people to thank. Jack Jenkins with Power Plant, Syntex Motorsports, TCT Truck and Trailer, Secor Truck and Trailer, Scott Strobel Motorsports, everybody that helps out with this hot rod, AAA Rebel, Demetrius Carter, everybody. I like coming down here and racing. Drive home kind of is sore, but yeah, I like this facility.
Well, you had some good competition out there tonight, Brandon. One more question for you. I mean, you get out front like that, you know you've got the good competition. What are you focusing on to stay out front?
You hit your marks. One mess up on missing the line on a slick track can cause a real big train effect. So just hit your marks and keep going.
Good deal. Brandon Hood, thank you for coming down tonight. Congratulations on your main event win. Brandon Hood wraps up. Finally, after 6 weeks of not racing because of Mother Nature, we got the races in tonight. Thank you all for coming out. Bring me that microphone down here. Everybody, thank you for coming out. Thanks for staying till the very, very end. Grab that microphone. Give me that microphone over here by the gate. You did a great job. Y'all have a very safe drive home. Watch out for everybody that's out the roads. Good night, everybody.